Well, guys, we got some pretty exciting news coming out today in the world of ARC Raiders. It says as of tomorrow, November 13th, we're getting the first major patch from the developers of ARC Raiders. So this is directly from the ARC Raiders site. November 12th update, duo matchmaking. We've solidly tested and enabled duo prioritized matchmaking. Beginning earlier this week, duo matchmaking works like this. First, we prioritize solos and squads to play separately. After that, we prioritize duos to play with other duos and for trios to play with trios. Please note this is not a 100% guaranteed system, so you may have at times run into different constellations of players other than your own. So my stream yesterday, we did actually experience several times, me and my squad mate Saintly, we discovered several times other duos. There was a couple times there was trios, but there was a lot of duos, and we noticed it because, again, if you've heard me ranting before, we've discussed solos 95% friendly, duos 60-40, 50-50, and trios 99% hostile. But we've noticed last little bit, it seems to be kind of shifting a bit. Now, I have noticed solos not 95% friendly anymore. I've gotten killed. You guys seen it yourself. I've died several times due to, solos really wanting to get that juice. I've also, as you've seen again in other clips, I've been sitting down with 10 people, running back and forth to different rooms together, trying to figure out puzzles. So it absolutely is a thing. Store cosmetic prices. We've heard your feedback. We reviewed our prices and made adjustments to lower prices where applicable. Revised prices will go tomorrow. Good news. Maybe you'll see me with that new spacesuit. For any raider who's already made a purchase on the old pricing, compensate you. That is awesome. They're going to give you back the money. Tokens refunded back in the account automatically in the coming week. Raider decks. At the moment, we have one free Raider deck available for all players. In the future, you'll see both free and premium Raider decks. Important things to note, gameplay items are only in free Raider decks. No pay to win. To help you along the way as a new Raider, we have included some gameplay items in the free Raider decks, which can be unlocked via progression. Now, I have said this before. I was kind of thinking about it. I understand as a business, they want to make money. But at the same time, they've made so much money already from the sales of this game. I actually really expect them to have the deck to be free. Maybe I'm, crazy for thinking that, but I really think the actual decks should be free. Still have your cosmetics up there in the store you could buy and earn these super cool items or whatever. But I think the deck should be absolutely free to continue to have people to get in. Why split I know you're not technically splitting the community because, there's no gameplay related items in this. The premium decks are just an extra. But at the same time, they're after, I'm sure, exceeding any kind of a goal they've ever had on this game. And I think to keep this good stuff, and I've seen a lot of good stuff here, but to keep this good stuff rolling, these good things rolling here with it, maybe they should shift and just forget about the premium decks, season pass, have them free and just continue to sell the stuff in the store. I can guarantee you, listen, I'm cheap. I don't spend a lot of money on games in the game and stuff, but I am thinking about throwing a few dollars here and there. I think lower prices will make me probably spend more money actually, because I might have in my head, look, I'm going to spend only 20 bucks on this thing. And all of a sudden the thing that was 20 bucks is only 5 bucks. Now I'm buying 4 of them, but probably will end up spending more because in my head I only spent 5 bucks when in reality now I spent 30 instead of the original 20 and only get to stick in one item. That's just my opinion. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below. So it says there are no pay to win items in the premium Raider decks. The focus for premium decks are based on cosmetic and convenience. Love to see it. So let's go to the next part here. This is beneath Speranza is a sprawling network of tunnels. It seems some have been sealed off with great effort. However, with ingenuity and elbow grease, nothing stays hidden forever. Will you join the efforts to rebuild the tunnels and connect what has been lost? So it says November 13th, community unlock event, breaking new grounds begins. Dude, this could have just been an MMO. Like, it's kind of like it anyway. In this event, players are asked to contribute resources to the tunnel project in Speranza. Nothing compares for free, and the tunnel project is no different. Basic materials must be collected and donated for the restoration of tunnels to reach the 5th map, Stella Montes. Any player that has played at least 5 rounds can participate in this community effort. So you're going to see it, guys. Materials needed: metal, fabric, chemicals, rubber, and plastic. So pretty much everything a chicken brings home. But your efforts will not go unrewarded. Donations in the Breaking New Ground event will earn merits. A new event currency will fuel the next phase of progression. I like that. While there is a cap on how many merits can be earned for a material donation, additional contributions will aid Speranza in reaching Stella Montes more quickly. Once completed, the restoration of tunnels and unlocking Stella Montes will trigger phase 2, staking our claim, a new progression track. New map, Stella Montes, carved deep into the northern mountains, Stella Montes tempts raiders to explore an unabandoned facility that remains relatively well preserved compared to the wreckage of the lower Rust Belt. Cold and sterile, these ruins hint at what humanity left behind and is pushed towards the stars. The reconnection of the tunnels to Stella Montes will trigger with the opening phase 2, staking our claim. This is a new progression jack with personal rewards and challenge, which will run for a limited time until December. Dude, this, like, it feels MMO, but it doesn't at the same time, if that makes any sense. New ARC enemies, gameplay items, and more. Raiders will investigate. Stella Montes will recover rare resources, new gameplay items, maybe new schematics for a long-lost technology. Northline update will also introduce 2 new ARC enemies, bringing distinct challenges to those who have brave enough to venture topside. The Monarch, a new big arse spider thing, imposing arc machine that makes the queen look friendly and can be found during the specific map condition. The Shredder will first appear in Stella Montes, challenging raiders to stay sharp in close quarter encounters. So I guess when it says first appear, it's only be on this map until maybe they add new maps and it'll appear again. Shredder, dude. Shredder. Shredder. New weapons and gameplay items, new legendary weapon. Woo! New yellow weapon. Awesome. 3 new mines, 2 new grenades. So I'm sure I'm gonna go on a limb and think these mines and grenades, they probably gonna help against the Monarch and Shredder. What do you guys think? New quests, obviously, for Stella Montes. That goes without saying. We need new quests specifically for there. Keep it all rolling. Keep the content going, guys. This is a lot of fun. Northline is just the beginning of ARC Raiders post-launch roadmap. The next update, Cold Snap, arrives in December, which introduces a Flickering Flames event, a new Snowfall map condition, the awaited Expedition Project Raider reset, and more. I just want to talk. This is just me. I would love to see a cold map where it's cold. You have footprints in the snow. You have your breath coming from you, kind of thing. You have like shivering sound effects and stuff, all those things on the normal map. Okay. This is not a survival game, so we don't need to have too much other stuff. However, hear me out. When you play the other version of map, like night mode and those kind of things, instead of being night mode, it's a blizzard. You're cold. Your character is freezing more. There might even like effects on the screen, like for it to be kind of icing up a little bit. And then hear me out. The blizzard comes in and you have like a bar, like a little bar on your screen or something like that makes you super cold. So you need to go inside. Maybe the map has fires in different places. So you get inside, maybe inside hulks of other ARC ships, down ships, in little bunkers, whatever it is, to try to, because you're already moving stealthy around these maps anyway. So it's already a bit of a slower pace when you're playing these. Why not just introduce that? So it's not too annoying. That's the big thing. It can't be too annoying, but enough that you are going inside these little holes and stuff, hunkering down, so you're cold, and then you're getting that meter back up with the heat. Maybe there's an item that you can bring to heat yourself up. I don't want to make it too survival, because these maps, you got to remember, these are on average, you're playing 20 minutes. Like, it's a 30-minute map, you're coming in at 25, 30 minutes, 19 minutes, like 15 minutes kind of thing. So you don't need to like be full on survival, but these little elements, they'll really, dude, the weather in this game is so awesome. Let's just keep rolling with it, guys. This is it for me for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, sub if you like the content, like the content if you like the content, and catch me for more of them. I appreciate you. See you on Topside. How do I get my shields back?